big picture now. Each of us have angels, and they're all very involved with us. They're sent to minister to those who inherit salvation, and that's us. So they're very active. They're very engaged in bringing forth kingdom plans and purposes in our life. They're working in our circumstances. Psalm 91:11 says, and he gives his angels charge over us in all of our ways, in tractor ways, in car ways, in bike ways, and filled with the Spirit ways, and even diodes, or whatever they are, doids. So they're involved. They're even involved in whatever that was. And so they're involved. And so they're involved in our lives. Now, I don't know if this is really true picture, but just kind of go with me, okay? So they're out doing their stuff with us, you know, and then we come together. And we bring our angels with us, and so the car angel wants to talk to the tractor angel, you know, and it's like, oh, I see, just hold on, I got a story, and then all of a sudden, the human starts telling the story, and the angel says, oh my gosh, I never even got to tell this story to my other compadre angel, because the human's telling my story, you know. And so the angels, I think they really enjoy getting together and telling their human stories. Right, Mary? Something like that. So they've been working with us, and they bring the stories together. And so I'm going to tell a little story, and then I think it will give just a little more meat to what I just said, because I realize I said that with a little bit of humor, but I think there's more reality to it than we might expect. We went to Israel 6 or 8 years ago, and our first night we went to a very, very kind of solemn, somber occasion. It was Yom Kippur in the ultra-Orthodox militant section of that sect of Judaism. And so they have strict laws, and so Debbie and her friend went with the women, and me and Dave went with the guys, and there was a lot of trepidation. There were a lot of, we were just pretty uptight, not sure whether or not they would allow us to even be a part of it. And so for the first 15 minutes, I allowed my anxiety to kind of rule, and then all of a sudden, I realized something. Now bring it back home. I realized something. I've got angels. My angels are with me right now. And guess what? They've got angels too. And guess what? They understand each other better than me understanding these other guys in the room. And so I said to my angels, would you fraternize? Would you just become friends with their angels? And oh gosh, I just feel that right now. Would you let them know that we're here on a peaceful mission? We're not here to disrupt. We're not going to steal the show. We're not going to yank anybody's chain. We're here to bless them. That's all we're here for, is to bless them. Now, I could take another 30 minutes maybe and unpack a bunch of stories, but it just would get us out in the weeds. Needless to say, that was our first trip. Debbie and I and this other friend. We went back 4 more times in the next 2 years, and we had the most amazing connections. We had dinner with a lady who was running for presidency of Israel, and we became good friends with her family, and we were in just dignitaries' lives in homes, and they invited us to their homes, and it's like, and they're all asking each other, why did this happen? How are you? You guys are Gentiles. How are you getting inside of these homes? Like, for instance, one of them was a ultra-Orthodox rabbi who sat on a council of 1,000 more rabbis. And he said, I want you to come to my home. And we sat and had a Shabbat meal with him at their Friday night meal. And people are saying, how did you get there? You know what I think? You want to know what I think? I think we commissioned our angels to talk to their angels and let them know we're here on a peace mission. We're here to support them. Now, you know, whatever happened between human to human and whatever that does in eternity, I don't know about that part, but man, it really touches my heart that angel to angel, we have a whole resource that's available to us that we hardly ever use. We hardly ever tap into. Now, a few of us do, but I mean, hardly ever tap into it, but it's very vital. It's substantive. I think it changes the climate of our world and other people's worlds and our future as it unfolds, because our angels have been given permission to actually be about our Father's business as it relates to me and whoever I meet. And you too. What do we say? We just engage and invite our angels. Just bless our angels. Thank you, angels. You're just so cool that you follow Father's voice. You hearken unto the voice of the Lord. You love doing His business and His will. And you probably know more about His will as it relates to my life than maybe even I do. You hear the councils of heaven, the sodes of heaven. You hear the saints and the angels coming together, and they're talking about what's Father's plan for this and for that. And you hear that, and then you're sent off on a mission to bring it to pass. Oh, my heart just stirred with a great deal of affection and gratitude that you bring about kingdom plans and design in my life, in the lives of our friends here, Lord. Lord, thank you. Thank you for probably angels being, at least at this time, the greatest resource that heaven has given us outside of Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Angels, we bless you. Thank you for how you probably are excited today to come together and tell your compadres the human stories that you have, that you've helped. You've had your fingers in the pot. You helped bring it about. And you've come to this meeting even today. You're probably excited telling one another the stories. Everybody just kind of be quiet just a moment. Just let that picture develop in your eyes of your heart. Just think, I don't know how many we got in here, 50, 60, I don't know how many people, maybe whatever. And so, and each of us have angels, whether you want to open your eyes or keep them closed. But just think, we're here around these tables, and they're angels. We at least all have one. We probably got multitudes, and they're all crowding in. Just busy with the heavenly activities. Oh, it just really stirs my heart here. They're busy with heavenly activity. They're carrying missions, carrying graces, carrying gift packages. Oh, they're carrying messages to deliver to us today. Remember, we said a while ago, Jamie stood up and she released for every one of us to go beyond any mindset that said, well, it won't happen for me today. No, these angels now are standing ready to take us past barriers, past boundary lines that had been erected in our erroneous thinking, and they're going to take us beyond. Thank you, angels, for helping us find doorways, access points that move us into precious territory. Thank you, angels. Yeah. You see, we have come to Mount Zion, Hebrews 12:22. We've come to Mount Zion, where there are more angels than we can possibly count, and they are in joyful assembly. Happy campers today. Happy angels. Yeah. Melts my heart. Yeah, Dwayne.